here. Lower bracket semi-final, 1 round away from the decision from the elimination match against Thorzane. It is these fine fellas here, a Knight of Mirror to start the day. It is StarShaped versus SaiDe, Sweden versus France, and it's a best of 3 still. So first to 2 will be facing Thorzane in probably the toughest match that we have today, for them at least. And we got our game on the road. We got in the bottom left for Sweden, StarShaped, and in the upper right, we got SaiDe. There we go. Sound is on now as well. A couple of hiccups here. All right, so will this be the standard, or like especially StarShaped, will he go for his hunts that he loves so dearly with Potom? Maybe. Oh boy, the call.
Starting off with the Potom and most likely Huntresses indeed. StarShaped, a big lover of the hunts and the Potom both. I have had many heated discussions with him about hero design. He is definitely convinced that the Keeper is a very well-designed hero, and maybe I can see that, you know, with Entangle being strong early, but having weaknesses later. But he also continues to insist that the Potom is a well-designed hero, which is kind of ridiculous, because the Potom is probably the most simple hero in the game. Rare to see her on this map. This is a good Demon Hunter map. This is a good map for him to creep up, get some claws, make use of Ancient of War creeping, and creep also fairly well with archers. This map, not so easy to creep level 3 with the Potom if you do go Huntresses. Lots of piercing damage, lots of ensnares, making your life difficult. Not so easy to open up the shop and then go for scrolls, which is normally what you want with the Potom and hunts. But then again, we don't see a Hunter's Hall yet. Is this just Potom archers?
That
would
would
be
be
surprising.
Yeah, that would be something very new. He tried to make talents work last time we broadcasted a game of his. Maybe mass range is becoming a thing for him, but that would be kind of unheard of, especially in Knight of Mirror. We got a new sub. Thank you, Evil Weasel, for 10 months. Hype, and Hudomatic with a 10 euro donation. 3rd donation of the day. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Passive early game so far. Nobody willing to go aggressive, move across the map. Once upon a time in Knight of Mirror on this map, both players used to go for Ancient of War creeping at the Merchant, and via gentleman's agreement, they would just leave each other in peace to complete that creep. However, nowadays with weaker Ancients of War, it's a little more dangerous. So it's just the small green cams moving from one to the next. And there's still no Hunter's Hall. This is just Archer's Potom. StarShaped for a long time used to love Mass, Orb of Venom, Archers, and Mountain Giants. Is that something he's gonna be looking towards?
He definitely is a big advocate of that. There was probably some elaborated thinking going into this, with him being around all the other suites the entire weekend. So yeah, interesting. Definitely interesting how this will turn out in the later stages. For SaiDe, we got the tier 2 running. Also, no Hunter's Hall yet. It's still time to do that though. Would be the 3rd Night Elf after Neutron and Foggy. Sonic, of course, in the race as well, as everything is played at the same time. So at the moment, just a creeping Fiesta, and there's a Hunter's Hall now for StarShaped. But for SaiDe, we still don't see it.
Okay. So, Dryad, Archer, maybe a Naga. Against a Demon Hunter, of course, you want to have a hero who also does fairly well on low mana or no mana. And that sort of excludes, I know, any crazy Panda second, but that's something we don't see in Knight of Mirror anyways. Items for the Potom here, not the greatest, with the ring and the cloak. The scroll could be good, but also always a question of how much Wisp Dispel there's going to be from the enemy side. Archers at the tavern. Tier 2 about to finish. Smells like a Naga. Indeed it is.
Smells like Naga spirit, indeed. So, will we... Okay, Hunter's Hall finished. Where are the lore? So is he... He's going for improved bows. He's adding the first archer upgrade. And he's pushing. Demon Hunter on his own. Now the Hunter's Hall. Getting a keeper second. Interesting choice. Hunter's Hall a little late.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's going to be a lot of damage for these archers here very, very soon.
He's just pushing with archers. That's it. That's the game plan.
Yeah. He could go into glaives as well, which seems to make sense.
Yeah, if he's
going for this
sieging, if
heavy
he's containing
campaign.
him, especially getting rid of Moonwells would be amazing. Alright. Archer Mirror. The keeper for the moment pretty good with Entangle, can increase the focus fire. But in the long run, archers are easy and fast to replace. Entangle, not the greatest damage on level 1. It's more about the lockdown, and then the Demon Hunter follows it up. Treants could be good, but also easy to dispel. Going for the Naga now. That's what the keeper is for, essentially. And this first push, easily defended.
Demon Hunter being the true tank that he is, with lots of armor and evasion. He can take a lot of shots there in the front line, but StarShaped transitioned already before the TP, is getting ready for tier 3. Further upgrading the archers, range, heroes, plus archers. And I'm kind of expecting a lore to come in soon for the mountain giants. Let's shop first.
Of course, marksmanship, more upgrades. So we mask for the keeper, pretty decent. Is there wisp support this time? No. No. Okay, 1. Interesting. Can't go for the whole thing. Still level 1.5. Second Engine of War and an Engine of Lore. Okay, cancels it now. So tier 3 coming for Set with Ultra Vision. Battle for the shop, I guess, as the Invul and the Heal Scroll are available. Set going for the Invul. Another Archer kill. Gotta say, this is pretty good so far for the Frenchie. Scroll of the Beast popped now.
Doesn't seem like it's gonna get too much value out of this. 45 seconds on the Scroll of the Beast. The least that StarShaped wants to do with this is at least creeping one camp away. As this tier 3 is nearing, it's gonna be time for marksmanship very soon. It's gonna be a lot of damage on these archers, no question about it, but no kind of front line at all. It's not gonna be too easy to handle here for StarShaped.
Next last hit for Set. Keeper closing in on level 2. He got the heal scroll, he got the potion, he got the invul, and his Demon Hunter is pretty tanky, which is great. Armor, good value now, but the Moonwells are all dry. And it's day for a long time. So can he hold this again? Heavy focus fire, mass range mirror, baby. Upgrades clearly in favor of StarShaped, but the first bears are coming very soon. Demon Hunter has to go for the potion soon. Saves him into the invul. That enables another heal potion, but then it should be out of stock.
Really needs that rejuvenation right now. Marksmanship coming in soon. Third attack upgrade coming in soon as well.
Wow.
Seems like StarShaped is perhaps pushing a little too early. It's gonna lose more archers. That makes it a third loss.
I think he wanted to push before the bear is out. And as early as possible. So the daytime hits even worse. Demon Hunter again. Oh, that bear. What a savior. Thank you, Randius, for the 21-month resub. Supply-wise, not looking good for StarShaped. The build seems a little bit inspired by me. Just damage! But the result might be the same as my latter games.
Yeah, it's looking really rough for StarShaped now. However, he's still got more power spikes coming. With the Orb of Venom, he's going to be adding in even more damage. A third hero, perhaps, could be an idea. Actually, a keeper for him, plus double Orb of Venom, would be good.
Yeah.
But it's keeper indeed.
It's so expensive, though. Gonna be triple orb with Searing Arrow and Frost Arrow and... yeah, the keeper with Orb of Venom then. Rough spot. These bears are gonna be so good for Roar and Reju. Just a great support unit. And upgrades kicking in for SaiDe now as well.
Level 4 Demon Hunter. Very good level up for him. The level 2 evasion making him even more tanky. The thing is though, you have to focus this demon. If he's in the front line, you have to take him out, otherwise he kills all the archers.
Needs the Wisp for the detonates. A little bit of experience here and there. Keeper coming. Did he get a second orb? Not yet. Can't afford it. I guess he did get some consumables. Yeah. Okay, so SaiDe has the high ground. He's kind of trying to block him in. Neat. Wisp save here. Okay, so it is the TP for a better fighting position. Crawling deep into his base once again. And is that the last possible power spike of StarShaped against the bears? What is he supposed to do?
Quite a few archers here going down already. There's no heal scroll. StarShaped could use one. Demon Hunter getting regeared up again. Good healing.
Awa, awa, awa. This is more and more archers falling, but only on one side. And that's not the side of SaiDe. There's no damage anymore. StarShaped. There's only one way out, and that's with double Gs.
Demon goes down. Keeper goes down. What about the Demon Hunter? He gets away. He's tanky enough. Almost 10 armor, 20% evasion. And this cheesy push has been held. Looking great now for SaiDe. Needs to, of course, make sure he's not getting complacent. Keeps on buying invols and heal pots. He's got a staff now as well, so more and more tools for SaiDe.
For the first time, SaiDe is pushing out of his base into the middle of the map. Another reju would be grand. He's getting another bear. Will arrive soon. And there's a potion, as you said.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ultra well upgrade. Mark of the Claw. He's getting really comfortable now. And StarShaped, maybe... Okay, was about to say, with the help of his Moonwells, he can defend this, and with the help of his shop. But everything's dry. Need to regen that. Also, no super wells for him yet. It's gonna take some time.
Where are the mountain giants StarShaped?
Where the lores, man. This is not happening.
He's defensively very strong. He can't get pushed. He's got Moonwell support and stuff. He's got mass range. He's got double overvenom. StarShaped does potentially have a lot of time. There's also no expansion for setup. As long as he holds this next push, which is not necessarily going to be that easy. Part of him getting focused. One of Illusion coming in. There's an Ankh, which is going to be triggered. She's still in a bit of a difficult position. And, yeah. He needed to stand outside his Moonwells, but now Potem is getting surrounded. And she is going down. Oh, no, there's a staff.
12 years of Warcraft casting, still getting surprised by Ankhs and Reforged and Staffs in Classic. Going for the Demon Hunter now. Focus Fire the only way out, but the prevention of that thanks to the Potion of Invulnerability. Keeper Focus Fire. Archers pretty comfortable here. Behind the bears and the Treants. Potem is about to fall. Now the Treants are hunting her. Ah, Shadow Meld. Keeper next on the menu. And yeah, that defense doesn't work out too well. Death for the Naga. Soon to be dead for the Potem. And that's GG, SaiDe. Quite a bit of an upset to start the day.
Yeah, looking solid. StarShaped there tried to go for a cheese. Archer push into Archer push into Archer push, getting the upgrades, getting the tier 3, all the damage. But the Demon Hunter play was really, really well done there. He had the potions that he needed. He kited back properly. He went for a Keeper, which was really smart. That allowed him to get kills of his own. And yeah, was ready for that strategy. Seems like he did face that before.
Yeah, man. We have a new sub here. No Johnny allowed rookie 5-month resub. Watching back to Warcraft on a Sunday is bliss. Thank you. And I just dug up SaiDe's Night of Mirror statistics. It's not too many matches. The first recorded one is from February 1st. There he lost against Sonic. Since then, every recorded Night of Mirror he played, he won. So he's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Mirror win streak at the moment.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Looking to add another one to the board here. showing that he's gonna play standard and he's gonna react well to any sort of cheese. Seemingly, Amazonia will be our second map. This is a great map for bottom hunts, unlike LR. So I imagine we're gonna see that here.
Question is just when.
Game name is Shaped, by the way.
Thought I. Now I had to refresh. There we go. Fraud TV in as well. We are in. Amazonia, as Remo said. First time they face each other.
Definitely two of Europe's strongest Night Elves. Certainly behind the caliber of Foggy, but not too far behind that. Both pretty promising. This could be a good old Bottom Hunts mirror. I can imagine StarShaped would like to go in that direction. Pulling off a Demon Hunter standard here on this map can be very tough. The Bottom will get level 3. The Hunts will control the map. There should be a heal scroll, maybe even a protection going to the Huntress player. I wonder if SaiDe is willing to go into the Panther game.
Or it's just straight up worked for him pretty well first time. Oh boy, did I get a lot of flack for that. StarShaped is a little bit of a favorite comment. People are outraged, especially the French community here. Greetings, guys. So StarShaped in the upper right, facing elimination. Said bottom left. Is it going to be Demon Hunter all the way? Is it going to be bottom on one side? Maybe two sides? Early decisions to be made. We look into StarShaped base. That is the bottom once again. And a keeper first for SaiDe.
All right. That's pretty cool by SaiDe. I think it's extremely likely that StarShaped is playing bottom on this map as well. And usually, if no wisps are involved, the way it works is bottom is good against demon, demon is good against keeper, keeper is good against bottom. You're gonna fight huntresses with huntresses in the middle of the map, usually. Maybe you can stick with archers, but normally the keeper will go hunts as well. And then with Entangle, you have the clear upper hand in being able to find kills, as only that has the lockdown. Bottom, of course, doesn't. She only has the aura. So, as far as that is concerned, in an isolated scenario, the keeper hunts has the upper hand. But if StarShaped, if the bottom player brings wisps all the time into the middle of the map to detonate them, that can tip the scales in a fight like that. So this is going to be important for StarShaped to see the keeper and then to react by always bringing wisps.
Okay, let's see how this goes. We got a circlet. Of course, it's a little bit about items in the early game. The bottom is gearing up for damage. That's wonderful. The keeper gets a little mana. That's pretty great. So what is this about? Set with the ring. Probably not the favorite. And StarShaped, once again, no Hunter's Hall.
Players' forces are under attack.
I am very surprised about that. Is he gonna play this LR style again? Just like that?
Maybe having seen the keeper, he doesn't want to go too heavy into hunts. Maybe he wants to tech up, get out lures for the spell. Maybe a second hero. The tech indeed begins now. So Huntress Contain will hardly be a thing at all.
Players' forces are under
Okay, that's interesting. Bottom trying to steal something, but against the keeper, that is not easy, thanks to Entangle. Could be a slow mid-game then here. In the very late game stages, SaiDe should always be favored thanks to the keeper and maybe a reskill to Thorns Aura if we go Bears MGs, whatever. But StarShaped, of course, with the bottom, not willing to do that, really. And once there's Dryads, what can the keeper really do?
Yeah, Dryads definitely are the hard counter to him, but the problem with Dryads is they're pretty much bad against everything. They're bad against archers, they're bad against glaives. Not even really good against bears, so you have to make sure you have the right amount of them. And they can get punished. Whereas SaiDe has no real need for archers, for dryads, excuse me. Could go for stronger units. Entangle. Surround. Oh, got him.
The sound of surprise that a Night Elf surround actually sticks. Good.
Oh,
Searing
he's not
arrow.
picking it up. Oh, intentionally. Okay.
Yep. Wants to trade archers, but that's of course pretty nice with Searing Arrow. But on the other side, there's Moonwells here. Can heal up.
1-for-1 trade. Keeping it all fair. StarShaped not going hunts on AZ. I am so surprised.
Yeah, me too. And
A player's forces are under
am I
attack.
blind or is there still no Hunter Soul on neither side? No.
Just going archers.
Alright, StarShaped, what do you do? You're a little ambitious here, maybe. T2 is finishing. He's at the tavern. Knows when it's time for a drink. Ooh, keep her there. In to steal something. Nice detonate very early on.
StarShaped did his homework. Remembers to bring the wisps, and with that has the spell Acid Bomb coming in with the Alchemist. Old school. No, wait. Not old school combo. This is a weird combo. Alchemist
Yeah.
bottom.
A player's
Something
forces
sometimes
are
seen
under
when you
attack.
play mass hunts to have the heal spray heal. But here it's Acid Bomb. Interesting indeed.
So StarShaped definitely needs more levels. Level 3 on the bottom, level 2 on the Alchemist. And it's an Alchemist Mirror! That's of course a more normal combo. But a Mirror also. Not the easiest. Acid Bombs hurt big time.
Very unusual Night Elf mirror. Fun to see this. Normally nowadays it's a lot of bear mirrors included, but not between these two.
A player's
And once again, if you're tuning in late, the winner will face Thorzane in the decider match. Ooh, dude, these acid bombs burn. And StarShaped doesn't get the levels up.
town is
For the Alchemist, the ring is of course great now, soon. Nobody can really go for upgrades. It's just more of the same. Second engine of war even for StarShaped.
No tier 3, just double Ancient of War. This is looking like a Hitman off-race game, where he's like, why would I make any other unit than archers? They're the best units in the game.
Yeah, Kevin said it already that it's very complicated to build more than one type of unit. And yeah, so why should you? SaiDe is going for tier 3. Doesn't of course mean that he's moving away from archers. Just make the archers stronger.
StarShaped is looking for a timing. Before tier 3, he himself is staying tier 2. Creeping the enemy shop for daytime and then go for scrolls. I like that play.
He needs the last hits here. Needs level 3. But again, acid bomb, entangle, first kill immediately. This acid bomb a little better, but of course he has no lockdown, so sad. Just moving his units away. It is level 3. Big damage boost for the Swede. Toxie is screaming for a Dark Ranger.
He's about to get it. Oh, nice wisp detonate, but SaiDe will still get level 3 over here. Entangle or Treants, both could be good, but both can also be countered by wisps.
But he pulled some wisps already. And he's not bringing new ones, I think?
A
No.
player's forces are under
Not yet, at least. So StarShaped fighting into the Moonwells once again, but Moonwells are empty, and it's the same timing as he played on Last Refuge. Daytime, Moonwells empty. Let's see what he can do.
Treants flanking from the side, but not connecting too easily with the damage yet. They get focused pretty quickly. Do not have Nature's Blessing, so slow and no armor. Autumn low, Alchemist low, everything kind of low. Can stabilize once again. When he hits tier 3, he's gonna get the Orb of Venom instantly, which is gonna be a massive help. Nice heal scroll there by StarShaped. But again, good movement by the heroes here from SaiDe. And he can summon more trees in just a little bit.
Who can right-click better? Potem and Focus Fire catches the Entangle. That's a TP for sure. Can he get the Alchemist on the way out? Not really. Archer Exchange. Both lose 1 on the way out. And yes, StarShaped, that was again your first timing push not working out too well. SaiDe is not level 2 on the Alchemist, so no heal spray for him. That might hurt, but he's level 3 now. So time for marksmanship, time for wellspring, time for orbs.
I need a bit more gold. Standing at the shop. Sells the TP. Whoa.
Yeah, I guess he knows that he's been, like, he will be pushed.
Yeah, that heal scroll is definitely going to be of tremendous help.
And if he
Also takes the
holds,
heal scroll away from the opponent.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool.
and if he holds, the game is probably over anyway.
He needs that orb, though. Needs that orb real bad.
No upgrades on either side, because nobody
A town
was
is
opting for a hunch swap. Oh, there is a hunch swap by set now. Okay. StarShaped, this is your last chance of the tournament to force game 3. Still daytime, 10 supply lead, but can Sad hold with his tier 3.
Finally have the orb of venom. But already everything is so hurt here for Zed. Uses the heal scroll. And the wisps are here again against the treants.
There's no marksmanship on these archers. That might be an issue. Trying to force the hero focus, but there's a staff. Wisp getting blocked, not focused. But they're far away from the alchemist now. Uses another heal scroll. Here's the detonate, but the heroes were empty anyway. Weird siege.
Seems to be working out for StarShaped though. He has apparently just barely enough sustain. Or can that orb of venom over time clip away at these archers?
Level 4 Potom is of course a force to be reckoned with. Sad holding on to a thread, only 30 supply. In an archer mirror, without an aura. StarShaped makes it work this time.
Treants being split. Acid bomb again ticks away. StarShaped is trying to go for the heal scroll. And he's gonna have it ready again. Oh my god, it's gonna be such a sick heal scroll here for StarShaped in a little bit.
2, 3, 4 units, 5 units at red. This is safe with the staff. Okay, Alki, it's time for you to come to the rescue. Doesn't hit all of them, but most of them. Oh yeah, that was grand. That was really important. Level 3 alchemist as well. Set just holding on. But what's the way out?
It's the second map. StarShaped has only made 1 unit so far, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's also very hard to remember the hotkeys for other buildings, right? So only going with an engine of war is probably the right idea.
A player's forces are under attack.
That is trying to make StarShaped overextend. If he dives past the Tree of Eternity, that's how StarShaped can lose this, I guess. More and more archers. Double Engine of War, Tier 2 Archer push. Not something we're too familiar with on the pro level, but here it definitely seems to be working out. With a healthy 16 archers, or whatever that is.
It's a lot. He's never going over 50. He's also not going for upgrades or anything. Just replaces whatever he lost and gets some items. Set is not even trying to go for lores or something, right? Doesn't have the time, probably.
Slowly but surely, this main base is getting chipped away at. Not too many Moonwells left. Set has Wellspring, but not enough juice. Not enough army, not enough numbers. StarShaped is simply overwhelming.
Yeah, Set is in lockdown, man. He can't leave his home even if he wanted to. Trying to fight his way out with poison, but just so much. 700 gold bank. Now the tier 3 for StarShaped. Still no marksmanship for Set, because he had to replace archers constantly. Now he's supply block. Could go for it, but I think that doesn't change the outcome of the game.
StarShaped actually gonna back up.
I guess he scrolls again. Are they ready? Yeah, one heal scroll's ready. Protection scroll maybe as well.
Getting ready for the later stages, getting more Moonwell in the main is StarShaped. Hunter's all for marksmanship soon. And he's trying to see if he can close this out already. SaiDe in total defense mode, trying to hold on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the question who wins this, just the question when will StarShaped win this. Level 3 Alchemist would have been great, but where to get it from? He never got the necessary amount of archers. He defended the first push, but couldn't hold the second one. StarShaped getting a little better here on map 2, or definitely having the better fights on map 2 compared to map 1, where SaiDe had a very, very good hold. And of course, the Demon Hunter instead of a Keeper. Oh, the heal scroll again. So good.
StarShaped even going into upkeep now. More upgrades, marksmanship, more archers.
Yeah.
Slowly choking SaiDe out.
There's an invul to get out of hero focus, which could be one of the very few ways out of this. But there's staffs, there's potions, there's now level 5 Potom. This is so much damage. Plus 5 on the archers, and it's not even marksmanship. And they're 0-0, so the value of this aura will just increase over time. But SaiDe, and he's fighting until the last building, probably. Desperate heal spray attempts. A little bit of a masochist. GG. Well played. 1-1 game 3.
Alright. Nice back and forth here between the two. This time, the Potom works out. The Keeper, good at locking down heroes, good at focusing bears, but at dealing with masses of archers, not so easy. Very importantly, StarShaped always brought the Wisps. In the early game, he brought the Wisp against the Entangle. In the late game, he brought the Wisps against the Treants. Absolutely crucial. Was a super cool move by SaiDe to sell the TP and steal the heal scroll away from StarShaped. That came unexpected, but not quite good enough. Demon Hunter and Bears, once you do survive and get to the late game, still have an easier time dealing with that strategy.
One map to decide who's gonna face Thorzane in the decider match, and the map is gonna be Concealed Hill, a map where we have a lot of glaive pushes still in the meta. So I wonder if that's a thing now, or if we see more of the same. Do we have other results, maybe?
From map to map, hunters become more likely. LR, not necessarily. AZ, fairly likely. If now we see no hunts on Concealed, I'm gonna be weirded out. What the hell? Concealed is made for huntresses. Hunts, Potom, level 3. Let's go.
Alright, if you say let's go, I won't argue with that, man. Ready. And we don't even have to wait for StarShaped at all. He's not doing laundry in the middle of the series. He's not leaving for, I don't know, to cook some food. I'm proud of StarShaped. He definitely stepped that up. Not only his one-on-one skills this year, but also letting us wait a lot less. So, shout out StarShaped. Can he close this out and force the Swedish derby? Or will it be SaiDe? Let's go. Upper right for France, we got SaiDe. And in the bottom left for Sweden, we got StarShaped. No Tavern Hero, so much is clear. SaiDe opting for an Engine of War, StarShaped opting for an Engine of War.
How stubborn is he gonna be?
StarShaped? 100%.
Is it gonna be pure archers again?
100% stubborn is my guess. It's his flavor of the day. He's probably of the opinion that that's very, very broken. And if he plays it okay, he will win. That would
of course,
be
the question
my analysis.
isn't only about what strategy is good, but also what's your level of confidence in the strategy. Meaning that, yeah, Potom Hunts is really good on this map, but if StarShaped, or SaiDe for that matter, never play it, then it's perhaps not the wisest to bust it out now. Play what you're used to.
Demon Hunter.
What the hell?
Demon Hunter Mirror.
Alright.
Is this our first bear game?
Specifically on this map, quite surprising.
Yeah. Later tonight, of course, not only the lower bracket finals, but also the American region. So the rest of the day, we got you covered. Bidu is going to be with us, hopefully waking up in time. He had a long day yesterday, this poor fella. Yeah, Demon Hunter Archers, maybe Bears, maybe a variety of the Archer mirror. You can play this with Demon Hunter Naga as well, right?
Yeah, Demon Naga, Demon Keeper, if it is Bears. I'm wondering if StarShaped, upon scouting the enemy demon, is going to try to hard counter Bears with Talons, maybe? Could see him do that. But Talons nowadays have a pretty tough time. With Mountain Giants being a thing, not so easy for the Talon player.
But it's so fun to cast. They should think of us more. And more of the people. You know? That should be their number one priority. To entertain the masses. And not like win and qualify. Because, you know, if they qualify, one person is specifically happy. But if it's a cool game and a super entertaining game, then 2,000 people are happy.
Yeah.
Oh, the block by StarShaped, by the way. Sick! That's a lot of damage. Dude, this block is so good! He's zoning him out from his own base.
That was pretty sick.
Can you do it again?
Oh, make a building. He wants to make a building so bad right now.
So bad. He has no lumber for Moonwell.
Oh, that was survives. Are you kidding me?
He's a hero. I mean, he has no neck for Medal of Honor, but honor him somehow.
Oh! Honored himself to the creeps.
Well, Japanese sort of honor. Okay. Set away from the fountain. Not getting healed. Is he revealed? Yes, he is. Uh-oh. I guess Remo dropped again.
No, I'm here.
Ah. Okay, sometimes it's so quiet that I think you're just gone. Shout out.
I'm enjoying the nighttime, you know.
Nice
Night has
game.
just fallen. The Niles are all feeling at home now.
A player's forces
We
are
have
under
200 souls. We have double Ultra Vision coming in. This might actually be a Bimmer, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn. Who would have thought that it's possible with StarShaped involved? He has a great early game, though. After a lost game 1, definitely stepping it up. And finally the Demon Hunter can heal. They got the same amount of experience. Side still creeping.
Again, expansion. We got a trio of life over here. Sneaky.
Ooh.
Inside the main, so no bears for StarShaped. At least not for a long
player's
time.
forces are under attack.
He's going to be massing on tier 2. And
Hans
trying
it is.
to win 2 base versus 1.
Hans it is. Is Sad going for Hans as well? Yeah. So the Hunter Souls early. Transition is coming. Can be hard countered with Dryads, but you can also hard counter Dryads with Glaives. It's an interesting mechanic here in Knight of Mirror now.
Circlets are in fashion right now, Neo. That Goblin Merchant, they're flying off the shelves. They
Yeah.
already sold 2 of them. They have to wait for another minute at least for them to be restocked.
Yeah, they should increase the price to make more money.
Supply and demand, supply and demand. Oh! Classic Night Elf surround right there.
Good lasted here. And StarShaped is seriously running away in experience now. Tier 2 is finished. Wonder if we see a fast hero? Or rather keeper? Expansion for Sad as well.
Moonglaive upgrade in Night
Player's
of Mirror.
forces are under
Right on. No Nature's Blessing though? I don't know if StarShaped can get it. He's pretty low lumber already. So the Trio is going to take some time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna take forever actually. Sad just started to build his tree, so maybe it's the same. Naga for Sad. Lore first. So far, StarShaped's playing this solo. Once level 3, maybe then go for a hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, red spot. Looks like it. It's so mean, man. The Lady Naga invites the ogre to the
you see that?
tavern.
You didn't come out.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Ogre Lord just doesn't come out. It's so annoying.
I can understand. Sometimes you don't feel like going out. Don't go to the bar. Don't meet your friends.
He's gonna take quite a bit of damage here, isn't he? Gets us around though, so yeah, with a level 2 mana burn, I guess it works out well enough. And
Bingo, bango, bongo. Warsong battle drums. Oh, the archer woke up the creeps. Can they re-aggro this? Not really, but he can stab and do right-click damage. Oh, but not for long.
yeah, Demon Hunter had big plans, but those plans are not gonna work out today.
Is he playing this Demon Hunter solo?
A player's forces are under attack.
Would be kind of cool. Something that Moon used to play in the past. Demon Hunter solo, tier 3, lots of experience. Go Superman.
Yeah, Moon tried that a couple of times as well.
Tree of Life is dropping really low. Really low.
Uh-oh. Needs repair.
Okay, he's fine.
But there's a push coming. Sad has a building.
Player's forces
Ancient
are under
Protector.
attack.
Sneaky, sneaky. But scouted, and cancelled.
And the export timing is pretty much perfectly even between the two. Despite StarShaped having his tree so much sooner, it was so far away, didn't have Nature's Blessing, just took forever to walk over there.
Okay, Dryad Mirror without Potom. Oh, there's a Potom actually. StarShaped
Player's forces are
can't play a game without her.
The waifu takes it back. Creep Jack by StarShaped, but he has way fewer Dryads up here. We're just gonna make this difficult to control for the Swede. Ooh, nice Fog Lightning. Was only level 1, but still okay damage. Oh, Shredder being purchased. If that one dies right away, this would be so painful. But Set TP's out, makes sure keeps that one alive, and killed off quite a few of StarShape's Dryad right there.
StarShaped reclaiming map control though, buying time for the expo.
A town
Both
is under
will
siege.
probably... Wow, they finish at
Forces are under attack.
exactly the same time. But Set had the wisps ready. StarShaped didn't prepare.
You are not prepared.
Bottom needs some levels for sure. Demon Hunter is level 4, but getting to 6 is gonna be tough. Shredder, upgrades, Dryads, no tier 3. Dryad Mirror.
I like the position for Set a lot. He's got the Shredder's gonna have all the lumber in the world soon. If this ever gets to tier 3 in Bears, he should be favored quite a bit. But first he's gonna have to survive. Obviously, with there being a Potom, the threat of a big flood of ranged tier 2 units is great. StarShaped might go up to 70 soon with upgrades and then push with scrolls. So Set needs to be ready, needs to mass produce himself, cannot really afford to go Bears right now. Only later if he has a bit of a cushion of safety. Right now it's about making units and holding on. But if Set manages to do just that, he is definitely looking favored in this game.
Yep, looking good indeed. New archers and dryads coming for StarShaped. Piercing damage should be good. Supply lead is with Sad as more and more dryads join the fray. Like that he goes for defense upgrade first to make them a little bit more tanky. StarShaped, no upgrades yet, no upgrades at all.
Glaives could be sick.
Yeah. Going to improve both in the first attack upgrade. Sad is going for glaives. And if StarShaped is the one to push, he can just plant them far in the back.
Are under attack.
And it's really hard to engage into them.
Alright, in we go. 60 against 60. Who's got the better Dryad micro?
Oh, the concave looks good for Sad. can attack a lot at the same time. Heavy damage. Shredder is coming in. Heal scroll already used. SaiDe is losing a couple of units, but also reaches level 4. Ooh, supply is dropping quickly. StarShaped with the Shadow Melts.
But the army is shrinking here little by little for StarShaped. Gets level 2 on the bottom, trying to take out the Shredder, but that one doesn't get slowed as he's mechanical.
Oh, look at the glaive. It's so much damage now. The Shredder is going to town on the archers and the heroes. Glaive is bringing the damage for the Dryads. Very well held. And the bottom! Bye-bye. GG! Well played. Good luck. Next. No Swedish Derby, but SaiDe takes out StarShaped, who again fails to qualify for a DreamHack. Good performance by SaiDe. Super solid. And once again, his Night of Mirror streak is now 10 games long.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah,
That's almost like a specialty power there that he has. But of course, he's going to be going up against Human next. He's going up against Thorzane next, who is one of the biggest names in this close qualifier.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure that SaiDe doesn't have a 9-month win streak versus Human. Gonna check on that real quick. And we'll tell you this after a little break. Next game, SaiDe vs Thorzane for DreamHack Winter.